remains a 40-pound vest. I can only imagine if it was 100 pounds, but it makes me want to do some movements and training. This is remains a 40-pound vest. I can only imagine if it was 100 pounds, but it makes me want to do some movements and training.
What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt Taville with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Dillian Whyte, Luis Ortiz. This is what Dillian Whyte said about Luis King Kong Ortiz. He said, I tried to fight Luis Ortiz 3 or 4 times. No. He tried to fight Povetkin. He wanted to fight. He asked to fight him 3 or 4 times. No. But he said this about Ortiz. He said, but when he's in a bad position, he wants to fight me now because it's a win-win for them. If they lose, they get paid. If they win, they're back in the frame. These guys got no respect. Those are the words of Dillian Whyte. Now, mind you, this was from an article, okay, on the 17th of December. Now, we know that Luis Ortiz accepted the offer to fight him in the UK on the 18th. Now, the number one question you ask yourself is now, since Luis Ortiz has responded in a speedily manner, I don't hear anything from Dillian Whyte right now. I'm not saying he hasn't did anything or got with Eddie or whatever, because like I said, a lot of things go behind the scenes, but I think it's easier narrated through the process if things are out in the open. Okay? Not everything, not all the little bells and whistles of contracts or whatnot, but I think at least is a fight going to get done? He accepted the fight, signed the contract, send it back over, let them review it. Then they agree on the fight, right? So, and I know this is a day before, but I know it's ample time, it's Christmas and all that good stuff. But Dillian Whyte, I think, if he gets a response from Luis King Kong Ortiz, I think that it's only the decent thing to do is to respond back like, great, I'll send you the contract. Be ready, get ready, because I'm ready. Body snatcher, right? I think something like that should be applied. It should happen. As far as the not respect part, I really don't get, because I think that's more instinctive. I don't think that was really disrespectful. I think a lot of fighters do that. A lot of fighters, why you think same thing for him? Well, I can't say for Dillian Whyte. I got to take that back. I was going to say he wanted to fight Wilder, and he wants to fight him more now. No, he don't. He's been wanting to fight Wilder for a very long time. So I can't say that. But other fighters got in their mind that, hey, Wilder's a pushover. Just like a lot of fighters got in their mind that Dillian Whyte's a pushover. And I think it's a win-win for Dillian Whyte. I think in this situation, he should use it because before, like he mentioned, Povetkin, before he fought Povetkin, couldn't get a fight with him. Luis Ortiz tried to fight him 3 or 4 times, couldn't get a fight with him. Now Ortiz is so willingly ready to take an opportunity like that, quick and on time this time. Okay, so I think it's good for Dillian Whyte for them to underestimate him so he can get their ass in the ring finally. He might say, well, hey, these guys have no class or whatnot, But at the end of the day, I feel that Luis Ortiz, he's lost. Well, no, he won his last. Somebody dived, somebody took a nose dive, in the ring, Alexander Flores. So he's coming off a win streak or whatnot, and I think he's trying to get back into the saddle. And I think he needs an opportunity, finally, besides someone of Wilder, another redo. People talk about rematch room, but I'm like, yo, you've seen Luis Ortiz versus Deontay Wilder twice. It's always better, excuse me, it's always better when, you're able to mix it up. Give another fight, another dynamic, a different style, 2 different fighters. That's what I would like to see versus, oh, yeah, man, I think that we need to redo this fight again, for whatever reason. So, Dillian Whyte says that these guys have no respect. I think these guys, counterpunching Dillian Whyte, I think these guys have what you call instinct, because it's instinct to jump on a wounded warrior or a wounded predator, right? Because that wounded predator becomes now what? The prey. And I think that's what's happening. So all these guys that look at Dillian Whyte, because he took that, he went out like dropped like a sack of potatoes, I think now they're trying to get him. Think about Luis Ortiz. If he's the same age on paper as Povetkin or whatever, right? They're like both 41 years of age, both born in 79, and I think that gives and motivates Luis Ortiz to take a fight with Dillian Whyte, because he's like, you know what? If Povetkin can do it, so can I. So why not? So yeah, if that's Dillian Whyte, if he feels they have no respect, make them respect him by getting their ass into the ring. But anyway, that's my counterpunch on that. You guys tell me what you think about Dillian Whyte's comments towards Luis King Kong Ortiz. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been counterpunch. Peace.